What's up, beautiful geeks? Welcome to another iGeek Soccer review video, and today we're going to be reviewing this guy right here. This is the PUMA One 20.3. The coming reviews are going to be kind of a variation between affordable shoes. This shoes, for example, is pretty affordable, and then expensive shoes, just so to kind of have a variation for those of you guys that don't really have the money to buy expensive shoes that cost like $200 and something, 270 something, and 200 and God knows what. So it's going to be a variation between expensive shoes, maybe a couple of affordable shoes, and then a couple of really expensive shoes to kind of give us that variation to see what's in the market out there. So if you haven't done so already, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification, because I do come out with videos like this every single week. And I also come out with vlog videos on Friday that talks about training, soccer, diet, all this other thing that have to do with soccer. So make sure you thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see some more. Let's roll the intro clips, and when we come back, we're gonna unbox this baby and talk all about it. Okay guys, so as always, before we get into the review, let's first talk about what comes in the box. One of the cool things I love about the PUMA box is the whole snap thing. So they have this little thing here, which is kind of simple, but yet very effective. It just snaps in place, so it locks. So sometimes even when you hold it like this, nothing comes out. Pretty cool, huh? I really love that about their boxes, but they have that in all their boxes, nothing new. They just wanted to point that out. But anyway, there's one pair of shoes. This is pretty much what comes in the box. You have one guy here, and this other guy right here, and this other guy right here. So that's pretty much all that comes in the box. No string bag, no nothing. That's pretty much it. PUMA box that snaps, and the shoes itself. So yeah, that's pretty much all that comes in the box. So now let's get into a detailed review of the shoes. Okay guys, so let's talk about the upper of the shoes. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it in detail. So the upper of the shoes, I do kind of like the colorway going on here. As always, I'm a flashy person. Now, all black shoes is definitely my go-to colorway for pretty much everything. But I'm also a flashy person, so I do like a little bit of flavor, a little bit of color. Plus yellow, it's my favorite color. I don't know what it is about yellow. If I see yellow, that's it for me, bro. So yellow is my favorite color, so I do really appreciate the color here. You have kind of like the yellow stuff going on here on the side of the shoes, and on this other side of the shoes right here, you have kind of like a peach kind of color going on there, and it's the same kind of color on the lace of the shoes as well. You do have the one color out right here on the side of the shoes, the PUMA One color out there, and you do have the PUMA color out there as well. Now you do also have kind of like a silver thing going on there with the PUMA color here. It's in silver, and then the outsole itself is also in silver. So as far as the PUMA, the colorway and the color out go for the shoes, that's pretty much all you get. You do also have the PUMA color out on the inside of the shoes, as well as the bottom of the shoes. So now that we have the colorway out of the way, let's talk about the upper of the shoes. Now the upper of the shoes, PUMA said that it is full grain leather for like a premier control and all the other stuff that all these brands always talk about. But let's talk about it in detail. So the upper of the shoe is kind of like a leather upper, which is really cool for the price range, which is not bad. It's a really cool upper. It has like a nice pushback to it, and I really do kind of enjoy the design that they have going on here. This kind of stitch going on here and things like that. It almost make it seems like it's handmade, because when things are handmade, detail, you get to see the detail of the design. You get to feel the detail of the design. I don't think this shoes is, well, technically it is handmade. I guess you can argue that it's handmade because somehow a hand was involved in it. Just kidding, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. But you get to see the design of the shoes. You really get the design get to really pop, and that's what PUMA has done here with the shoes here. You have like this line of design of stitches going around the shoes, and on the side it's a bit rugged on the side right here, because you have like this kind of like 3D printed design here that you can actually feel when you run your hands across it. So that kind of really does brings out the shoes itself, and it really does bring out the design, especially on the side. But having this 3D printed design on the side makes it feels really good, but then you come over on the side, something totally different. You have like kind of this stitch design going on here, and they have this little thing going on here where it seems as if the leather is just kind of laid on top of this other section or this other leather part of the shoes here, and you can really see that. As I said, it gives it that personal touch. It gives it that feel of like, oh man, it feels as if this is handmade. And another thing as well is, like, as we move away to the back, you have a pull-up here. I think PUMA calls it the pull-up or the heel pull loop, which is pretty cool. I like it. The reason being that when you put it on the shoes, you have this thing right here to put your shoes on and then pull it up. So it makes it easy to put it on. Even though they have this kind of dynamic fit collar thing going on there. Again, this is Puma, not Nike, but I'm just gonna throw dynamic fit collar on it because hey, it looks like a dynamic fit collar to me. So you have this dynamic fit collar thing going on here, but Puma just call it a knitted collar, which is really cool. It's very resemblance of the dynamic fit collar. It looks like the dynamic fit collar, like the shorter version of the dynamic fit collar, where in the dynamic fit collar most of the time just goes up all the way to here to really give you that one piece upper feel. With the Puma knitted collar, it helps give you that one piece upper, but it is shorter than the dynamic fit collar itself. So that's one thing to keep in mind there. But it's very nice, it's very stretchy, so it's not stiff. What are the things that I don't like about when brands try to design things that are supposed to hold your feet in place, and they kind of sacrifice that flexibility, that ability to allow your feet to move around the way it wants to. That kind of gets to me. And this one, it seems as if they didn't sacrifice that. It's very flexible, it's very stretchy, so your feet is not really, moving around too much. And that's one of the things that I love about Puma. It's a very affordable shoes. I'm originally from Africa, so Puma is a big thing back there for us. It's a very affordable shoes, and it just feels right. It feels good, and it feels well on your feet. Now, I haven't tried this yet. We're gonna try it, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit more. But as far as the upper go, guys, that's pretty much all you get for the upper. You have this leather upper that have this stitch on the side right here, and then you have this 3D design, and you have the knitted color, which is really nice, and it feels really good. And it gives you that one-piece upper feel that we've come to know for pretty much all the shoes that are coming out these days. Lace is pretty much going out of style slowly and slowly and slowly. Of course, you still have the lacing system there on top of the color, the one-piece upper color here. But eventually, I'm telling you right now, like come 2021 or 2022, you're not gonna see any lace on any shoes anymore. I'm calling it, bro. I'm calling it. But anyway, that's pretty much all you get for the upper. Now, moving our way to the inside of the shoes. The insole of the shoes is not removable. It feels pretty heavy. It feels pretty well padded, but it's not removable. You cannot remove it. Of course, if you try to force it, and try to rip it out, you probably most likely can remove it, but I'm not gonna do that. It is not removable. It is glued to the midsole itself, so you cannot remove it. The side is very well padded, and as I said before, this kind of loop thing, or whatever Puma is calling it, this heel pull loop thing here, really kind of helps put on the shoes, and it makes it easy. Because if you know me and you watch some of my video, one of the biggest problems that I do have with like putting on shoes is the dynamic fit collar, is putting it on and taking it off. But with this guy right here, and I think that is something that Nike should really think about implementing as well. It just makes it easy to kind of put on the shoes and put it off, and then take it off as well. Well, technically, taking it off, oh yeah, I mean, you can just grab it and then pull it down. Okay, so it makes it easy to put it on and take it off as well. So the inside, the heel area is pretty well padded, very well padded, so you're not gonna have any problem there. So as far as the insole and the upper of the shoes, that's pretty much all you get. Moving on to the outsole of the shoes. The outsole of the shoes is a TPU outsole. It's a reactive outsole. It's very stiff. You have this outsole that's very stiff, but again, it's a TPU outsole. The shoes is affordable, and you know that if it's an affordable shoes, a TPU outsole is mostly gonna be the route for that shoes, no unless the shoes has been a while, or Puma the brand has had it for a while and then they put it on sale. Apart from that, they just straight up any affordable shoes, the brand just normally throw TPU outsole on it, and that's the same for this guy right here. It's affordable, it's a TPU outsole, and it's very stiff, of course, especially in the middle of the shoes here, but the front is a bit flexible, so you don't have to worry about that too much. That's classic of a TPU outsole, very flexible on the forefront, but as you move your way to the middle, it's not so flexible. The shoes is supposed to be lightweight, and it does feel kind of lightweight. It doesn't feel too lightweight to me compared to other shoes, but then again, as I said, affordable price, you get to lose some of the most important features that you have on other shoes that are high up in price and things like that. But it's very lightweight, it's not too heavy, but you get to feel the weight a little bit, where in other high price shoes you don't really get to feel that weight. As far as the shoe goes, guys, that's pretty much all you get for it. It's really nice, it's really affordable, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Just a couple of things to say about the shoes before I wrap up the video. So after I tried it on, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. The shoe is very tight. It's very tightly fitted. I feel almost as if my feet was about to pop out of the shoes. I mean, it's so tight, it's so tightly fitted, and after you lift it up, that's a good thing for those of us that like really, I don't really snug feel. That's good, but it's overwhelmingly tight. The mistake that I made was that I do wear 10.5. I've always said that I'm gonna try to get like a size up to try to kind of mitigate some of that feel, that tight, extra tight feel. But I didn't do this on this guy. I bought 10, I bought exactly 10.5 instead of going a half a size up. So if you are gonna get it, definitely go a half a size up. It feels well on my feet, but it feels very tight. So that's something that you need to keep in mind, depending on your feet structure. So keep that in mind. Just know that it's very tightly fitted shoes, extremely tightly fitted shoes, and it almost feels as if my feet was about to pop up out of it. This is definitely going to require some breaking time, a whole lot of a breaking time. It feels like it's going to require a whole lot of a breaking time. So that's a couple of things to keep in mind. Just wanted to bring that up. This, however, the heel loop helped a lot in terms of putting it on. It was a bit of a struggle first because of the whole collar thing there, which is not full, still half size. But it was a bit of a struggle still. But this helped a lot in terms of pulling things up and then pulling things out as well. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna get the shoes. That's pretty much all there is for the shoes. Thank you guys for watching the video, guys. If you haven't done so already, I do cool review videos like this every single week. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you see them every week. I also do vlog videos every Friday where we talk about street soccer. If I go to go play street soccer, I take you guys with me. If I go to go play regular soccer, I take you guys with me. We'll talk about training. You guys get to see me train. Last week, I set up a gym. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it somewhere in the description box. So you get to see me train, get to see me work out. We talk about health and diet. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff on Fridays on the vlog. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification. Do not forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms. Link will be in the description box below. Again, thank you guys for watching. As always, do not forget to stay geeking. I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.